It may be cold out. The rounds going down range are anything but. This is Operation Cold Steel, a training event held at Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, designed to train, test, and qualify U.S. Army Reserve gun crews. The result showcases the capability and lethality of the U.S. Army Reserve.
When you look at a lot of the Army Reserve units and lethality, you're looking at an MP company, which has Mark 19s, and that's a lot of firepower. Matter of fact, a lot of the combat MPs have more firepower than what a infantry company does. And that's a huge asset to us. And when you look at the firepower within some of the logistical units, they have 50 cals and some of those kind of crew serve weapons to defend themselves within a major base or a base cluster. So we have to be able to integrate and fight with our combat forces at the same time sustaining the force.
The Army Reserve is really lethal, especially when it comes to CA. We're a very important part, and then you have MPs, which are a very important part. I was also with an MP company, so we always had activities to do. But then, being that I'm supply, we always were in the rear, but we supplied the force. We're the backbone of the force. But now that I'm CA and I'm learning more about CA, it shows more that how we need to engage in more activities, because you don't know when we're going to be going down range.
Soldiers first refamiliarize themselves with their weapon systems in a classroom environment, whether it be the M240 Bravo machine gun, the M250 caliber machine gun, or the Mark 19 grenade launcher. They learn proper weapon maintenance and also how to work various parts of the weapon system. After classroom instruction, they head to virtual simulators to work on crew commands and communication with each other. During this phase, they refine their tactics and become a singular unit, with 3 soldiers working together as one team.
You have a vehicle crew, and you have a gunner, and you have assistant gunner, and then you have a truck commander. And all of those have to work together, which build those individual skills to be able to work as a small team, which build out to platoons and companies.
Throughout our training here, we've been keeping a team cohesion and eating together, living together, fixing the weapon together, talking together. We're basically talking to each other the whole time we're here.
The team building part is very awesome. You get to communicate more with your driver and your VC. You build a relationship basically with the people you're with in the vehicle. You get to talk to them more. They become family in a sense.
Next comes the day everyone looks forward to, sending the hot lead downrange. Before they mount their system on a vehicle, they first must qualify. Once they get to the first day of firing their mounted weapon, they have already become proficient in their system and continue their team concept on the vehicle-mounted range.
At first it is kind of nervous, but once you get into it and you're shooting those rounds and you see it hitting the target, it's just like this good feeling inside, and it's also very fun. So like at first, a couple of days ago when we started, I was super nervous. Now I'm like super motivated.
It feels pretty good to actually be able to fire a real machine gun, send some lead down range, feel the rattle as you're shooting and watching those tracers fly in the sky.
When I lock it in there and I pull it close to me, it's like my baby. So I pull it close to me, and I'm talking to it, I'm looking through the scopes and making sure I can see. And when I hear the round leave the chamber and I smell that smell, it's like I'm in heaven. It's like, I don't know, I just feel happy.
More than just another range exercise, this training aims to sharpen the capabilities of these gun crew units and continue to shape the U.S. Army Reserve into the most prepared and lethal force in the history of the nation. From Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, I'm Calvin Reimold.